Hello, teacher. And today we're gonna to do our UIUS presentation. And my name is Denise Lowey.
And my name is Feng Jiajian.
And I will be Xiuli Yi. At the first, we are going to have our introduction.
The success of a mobile app often depends on how well it introduces the new user to its feature. So for this project, our team focus on designing a fictional productivity app called Taskmaster. And the goal is to make the onboarding process clearer and more engaging and user friendly. And we started by analyzing the current onboarding flow and identified areas that need improvement. And using insight from user research, and we develop user persona to better understand the target audience and their need to design a more intuitive onboarding experience. And our design is aimed to better guide users through the app key feature and helping them to understand its value from the start.
So at the first, we are going to present our pre-production. First, we will going to talk about our research. So we searched extensively online for UI UX, layouts and design, and then consolidate our finding to discuss and select the most suitable and useful design to include in our reference. Inspiration. Our inspiration and design reference primarily came from Pinterest. So we aim to create a design that brings joy to each user. And we hope that the eye-catching colors will attract users and make their experience enjoyable and stress-free rather than become overwhelming. The competitors. So the competitors that we have will be Microsoft To Do and TickTick. So talking about Microsoft To Do, the feature of Microsoft To Do is a clean and organized interface, utilizing minimal colors elements, allowing user to easily navigate and understand the software at the first glance. So the TickTick interface is also very clean and simple, making it an easy to use application, and its features are more diverse and versatile, allowing for better management for all tasks. About the user persona, so with our inspiration and reference, we create our own user persona. Our user persona encompasses various professions and backgrounds, which can help us address a wide range of user needs and ensure we meet diverse requirements effectively. So at the first, we have a housewife with a busy life and a son to take care for. So she wants to better manage her time and set aside some time for exercise. Next, we will have our car sales managers with the heavy work, which sometimes cause him to overlook certain tasks. So he hoped to better remember all his tasks and stay on top of them. And then we will have a freelancer who often feel trouble and stress due to a lack of time for tasks. He hoped to better manage his work and time. Next, we will going to talk about our sketch logo. So since our name came from what is a fish called without eyes, so our logo design focus on the concept of eyes and fish, leading to a series of creating design. This is the first design that we have, but that time actually we are trying to use FSH, these three words to create a design. But at the last, we found that it's quite difficult for it, so that we abandoned this idea. And then we initially wanted to use a fish to represent our brand, but later we realized it would become extremely monotonous, so that we also abandoned that ideas. And the last, we decided to merge the concept of a fish and an eyes, so resulting in the creation of our most satisfying logo design. So talking about our sketch layout, so we begin sketching our design and layouts, which allow us to clearly see each other's design concept and discuss together. So this helps us finalize our design based on the discussion, and it also improve our efficiently when using Adobe XD. So this picture is talking about the design layout for the website login page, which simply outlines and design for login and or registering on the site. So after login, we move on the design for the website homepage, as well as the design of our tools, calendars, budget page, and more. So this picture, actually, there are some rather disorganized ideas which cannot be considered design, but rather initial sketch accompanied by notes. So the document our work progress, things to be mindful of, and various sketches taught. So now we were going to introduce about our production part.
And now we are going to talk about the duration. So in the production phase, we develop a comprehensive and well-structured timeline to guide our project from initial planning to the final prototype. So in the first 2 weeks, we are dedicated to research and development of user persona. And during this stage, our team conducted true research on potential user and analyzing their behavior needs and also frustration, which is their pain point. We engage in multiple discussions to ensure that the user persona are accurately reflect our target audience. Then our team conducted user interview to validate and refine their initial user persona. We connect the user, gathering their feedback through structured interview conducted on Zoom meeting. And this process provides us with valuable insight into the user need and frustration and allowing us to adjust based on the interview data. Next. So with the user persona is solidified, we move on to the next phase, which is we focus on creating the wireframe for the Taskmaster app. And this involves sketching out the basic structure and layout of the app to defining the user interface elements and mapping out the flow. And every time the session of critique brought us closer to a design that was both functional and meeting the need identified in our user persona. Next, we transition the wireframing to the prototyping by using Adobe XD to create a high fidelity and interactive prototype. And this stage was intensive because our team need to work together to detail in translating design into prototype. And we focus on refining the visual design, integrating the interactive elements, and ensuring that a smooth user experience. The result was a prototype that effectively demonstrates the app intent, feature, and also usability. We're gonna to talk about the software that we use in this project because throughout this project we have used some software to ensure that each phase was completed efficiently. So the first one was Adobe XD, and we have used Adobe XD as our prototyping tool. And Adobe XD offers many features and allowing us to transform wireframing into a high quality and interactive prototype. And we were able to visually represent the app user interface and interaction flow and also create a final prototype ready for our presentation. Because to create and present our user persona, we used both two software because first, Adobe Illustrator vector design capability enable us to craft visually appealing user persona while maintaining high quality graphic and also text. And we use PowerPoint to compile and present the user persona information. The combination of these two allow us to convey the details of our user research and also showcase our findings in a clear way. The software we use is Google Docs. And we use Google Docs for note taking and recording the interview section. And it allows us to efficiently document research finding and also the user interview questions and also answer. And the collaborative feature enable all team members to contribute and access notes simultaneously and ensuring accurate information capture. Next, we're gonna talk about the tool. And for communication and collaboration throughout the project, we're using several tools. The first is Zoom. Zoom was one of the platform for conducting interview and holding our group discussion. And because Zoom provide an environment for meeting and also allow us to connect with interview team member easily. And this ability to share our screen record session and also conduct face-to-face discussion was important for gathering user insight and also ensuring that all team members were aligned on the project. Except for Zoom, we also using WhatsApp for quick communication and also coordination among team members. And WhatsApp enable us to stay in touch and share any update and resolve issue in the real time and making it an essential tool for maintaining communication throughout the project. And its instant messaging and group chat feature to ensure that everyone remain in.
Okay, hello. So now we talk about post-production. Okay, this is our planning. First, we will refer to the needs and goals in our own user persona, as well as the advice given in the interview, and look for some similar apps for reference regarding being a taskmaster. We will trying to sketch the layout and then try to make an idea inside how we final product look like. And then we will put our logo design inside too and with the color. And then this using a three color for in our UI UX final outcome. And then red color we will give us visual simulation, making people feel active and energetic. And then we will try to make our icon like red color to make you attract you to press that button. And then the yellow and orange, we will just use it also. But we will use more orange color because orange color will let us feel like happiness when we are looking at the color. So we will try to let the user to use more our production. Okay. So this one first one is our sign in page. We have if you sign in have a problem, like if you forgot a password, you go to the page 2, you need to put your email and OTP to send it to your email to exit it to reset a new password. Because why we put an OTP here is that nowadays a lot of scammer is in our internet. So internet is not too safe. We will add on this option for our forgot password here, the OTP. And then if the email accepts already the OTP, it will tell you to reset a new password here. And of course, we'll make confirm password again to make sure that your password is correct with the new password. It means that two is similar, correct with the password. And then if successful, in the page 4, you press done, you go back to the sign in page 1. Okay, here is another one. It's for the sign up page, sign up. And you can also sign up with Instagram, Facebook, and WhatsApp. Of course, if you don't have, just sign up with your email, like username, email, and OTP, of course, for the security, and then the password again. If done successful, just go back to the sign in page. Okay, so this is the sign in page. If you write your username and password to log in, you go through to the logo screen here, page 2, to say welcome to FSH, and then go through to our home page here. Okay, in our design, we use highly saturated warm colors aiming to enhance the user mood and attract their action more effectively. We also incorporated shadow and give our design more deep and dimension. So here the homepage here have 5 areas, have progress tracking, notes, calendar, expenses, history, collaboration, features, these 5 areas. Okay, so this is the account management include for the account user. If you press that, we go to another page 2 here. It have account. The account that means you can change the account for another user. Notification. You can set the alarm or what for your message, or you can silence it. Privacy policy and app language. You can change like Chinese, English, or Malay. Helps and feedbacks setting. And the bottom there have a logout for your account user. Okay, so we talk about first two first. They are going to the progress tracking here. If you press, you can see the progress, the percentage here. How is the progress going? And then you can add detail something inside. We have placed the number next to each progress bar to provide user with a clear and detailed understanding of their progress completion. So here have yet red, orange, and green. Red is just tell you about warning that your progress is still a lot of things haven't finished yet. If the green color, that means your process almost want to complete already. They show with the colors to how is the field look like. Okay, here is that notes that you can add on with your title. What is your title like? Wedding or dinner something or school. Content is you can write your content inside. What is the detail inside? Due date, notification, start time, and the end time. So we just now say already the red color is for our our eyes. So the correct red color icon to make you confirm it to press the red color. If you want to cancel, just press the X button with the orange icon. Okay, this one is second tool is notes. Okay, the notes here is similar with just now the progress tracking. Still the same, you can add on the title, contents, due date, remind what's your note or something, start time and the end time also. Quite similar. So this calendar to third tools. You can see the calendar inside, have a date, have a note. So here you can select the date in the future also. Not only that month you are in, you can select next year, September, what dates. If you press the date, you have a circle over there to show you this what is you just now you select the date. Is it correct or not to show you? And the press button is that you can add the notes in that date for the detail, like quick same, title, contents, due date, notification, start time, and end time in that date for the future. Okay, this one is expenses history. Show is your monthly spending with your money, where you spend, or your income also. Here is the month of the and the year also to show how is that month that you're spending inside here. And then the money tracker here, if you press that, you more detail that month, what dates you use how many money to spend that, like a lunch, you spend 20 ringgit, Grab for 50 ringgit. And also the expenses also have to record that over there. Income also, you can write income and expenses for the detail that coming from where, income from salary or expenses for the food, how many money, and the notes you can add on also. Okay, so this one is the last one, collaboration features. So you can find the contact with the name Okay. The right side here, A, B, C, D here, that's mean show the names from the first letter, so it could make you to faster to find that person. Like if Cindy, so you can search it from the C, so you can faster look about Cindy, that contact. And then you can just chat like a chat box inside, share something that you want to share. You can share a document, you can share a picture, or you can share location, personality, something. Here's the adjust improvement that before that, here the progress, we just using the orange color for our percentage, but we just look not too nice, not too attractive the people. So we just change little bit color with red and green also. And the homepage here, before that, we're not adding this. So we just put a homepage that if sometime you want to go back to the homepage, you just can just press it, the homepage. You just faster and bring it back you to the homepage. This is the acting effect here. First one is the calendar here, the one. They have a circle background here, white color, to show you that you press that date, to show you that that is what you pressed just now, to make you confirm that is it you pressing the right date or what. And then the second one here is the shadow. This one is the last effect that we adding inside for the shadow. How it look so highlighted the tools.
Okay, now so we are going to have our conclusion. So our team initially felt anxious about designing a Taskmaster app at the first, but the lecturer clear guidance and valuable suggestions eased their concerns. So the communication among our team's member was effective, with everyone collaborating well and dividing tasks fairly. So despite initial challenge, our team became proficient with Adobe. So sought additional research online and successfully complete the project. This experience, marked by progress from confusion to confidence, left the team eager for future challenge and appreciate of the lecturer support. Thank you.